Hi everyone, Leon Papkoff here, the Chief Product Officer at the CXApp. Now I wanted to walk you guys through our new web view version, or our web portal that we have available now for our customers. So on the left side here, you can see our native mobile app for iOS. We also have that available for our Android devices. And on the main browser here, you can see our web interface. Now, both of these can be accessed through your standard SSO that you may have in your organization, and you have the capability of doing core parts of our functionality in both of the platforms. So if you're an employee that's mobile, hybrid workers, a lot of them are using mobile app. Also, employees that are coming into the office every day are using the mobile app. But you also have the capability of doing many features in our platform all through this web browser. So that's kind of what we're going to highlight today. Now, this is a cloud-based solution, so anything I do in the web browser instantly reflects via the cloud in the mobile app, and likewise, anything I do in the mobile app will be reflected in the web browser as well. So we're going to get started by jumping into the Los Angeles campus. So I'll go ahead and click into here. And then at the same time, I'm going to click into here on my mobile app so you guys will be able to see both of them. And we're going to go down into the spaces area here. So everything we're doing in the web browser is going to be outlined in the spaces area. You can see in the spaces area, we're focusing on booking of desks, offices, meeting rooms, virtual meetings only, collaboration spaces, parking. We also have EV charging, events and workshops, as well as outdoor areas, games, basketball courts, fitness equipment, and even salon appointments that we're doing with some of our customers. So a lot of really good examples. Same kind of thing in the mobile app. To get those same kind of components, you just click on the shelf and you're able to see likewise the same booking capabilities that you have in the web version. On the left side here, you have the ability to toggle between any of your other campuses really easily, or you can stay here in the Los Angeles campus. You can also see your reservations here. You also have the ability to see any of your colleagues' bookings, which has been a very popular feature. Anyone that's been added to your colleague list, you can see when they book something, and you will also receive a notification when any of your colleagues booked rooms, desks, anything like that. You also have the capability of managing and controlling your settings, and then access to the employee directory all through the web version. Some of these same features are also available here in the mobile app down below. So our reservations, colleague bookings, and our settings, and then our employee directories out here on the main screen here. So you can actually see the employee directory real quick. So I'm going to kind of go through all this today and let you guys see this. Certain things that I do here will show up here and they need to be refreshed, but the refresh action is very, very easy to have. So let's go ahead and take a look at the web browser. I'll go ahead and refresh this and let's get started here. So right away, just simply you can zoom in on the map. It's going to always set up to your default floor, but you also have the ability of changing buildings. So we have a building 1, building 2. We have an outdoor area, a parking garage. Within building 1 here, we can also toggle to floor 1, 2, 3. Any of the buildings, no matter how many floors, will be flexible. And you can also look up key neighborhoods. So we'll certainly highlight that. We'll be doing most of our demo here in building 1, floor 1, but we can also toggle over to building 2 and see any of that information and the real-time availability. For those of you that are new to our platform, anything that is in red is already booked. Anything that is available for booking at this time frame is also available, and then you could do any kind of occupancy limits down below, or tracking of that information is also available. So we'll go ahead and zoom in here. One of the great things I love about the web version is as you click into items, you're going to see the visual on that item. So I just clicked on this desk. You have the ability to book it, see the different features that are available on the desk. So very intuitive. Works really well for rooms. So if you're browsing to look at different rooms, you can literally click on the different rooms down below as I'm doing here, and see all that information, see the photos. And in our platform, you can upload a single JPEG to highlight that space that you're going to book, or you can make them anything available that might be like a rotation of images like you see here in this room. That's called the Nightmare Before Christmas. You also have the ability to load AV instructions that will open up in a new tab in the web browser and give you any PDFs that your workplace team may give you to access special equipment like Zoom rooms, telepresence, anything like that. That can be uploaded per room. As technology will change across the campus, you have that kind of capability of seeing that. And as you can also see, I have the ability to drag and move the map around, zoom in and out as well. So it makes it very intuitive. Here you can also change the date and time of your meeting. You have the ability to type in a meeting title here. So I can type in Leon's meeting here. And then you also have the ability to type in a description. And then you can turn on Google Meet. We also have full API integrations with Zoom, GoToMeeting, WebEx, Teams, of course, probably the most popular. So any virtual platform that your company uses can be added. And then you can also invite other people to the meeting. So we're always going to load your most frequently invited people. And the red and green dots here will indicate if they're available at this time frame. So you can see I have Amy is available, Chris is available, David's available, Adam is available. It doesn't look like Glenda's available. I'm going to go ahead and invite her. Maybe she'll cancel her other meeting. So I'll go ahead and say done here, and then I can go ahead and book the meeting. So instantly it's going to book the meeting, and now it's going to ask me if I want to order food or catering, or if I need additional AV equipment, or if I need some more AV instructions. Again, it's going to remind me of that. You'll see here on the map that it has turned red. And then on the mobile app, if I toggle out of the main availability map and go back to it, you'll see that does show up as red as well. So again, it's a cloud synced technology that make the web interface and the mobile app all work really well under your profile. So that's how easy it is to book a room or book a desk. Very, very, very simple. So looking at a couple other things, you can always go to your core reservations that you have for the day. So you're going to see all of my core reservations here. You'll also see that in the mobile app. It'll be a complete mirrored image of the same types of meetings. So everything, again, is synchronized, just as you're seeing here. If you have check-in enabled, you'll have that for your desks. You can see where these are located on the map in the web browser. And in the mobile app, you're going to get real-time guidance with blue dot routing and directions. In the web interface, you're just going to see where it's located on the map. If you're the author of the meeting, you always have the capability of going in and editing that information. And then you can always join these virtually. So if it's a Zoom link, or if it's a meeting link or a WebEx, you're always going to have that option. So even if outside vendors or partners send you an invite and they're using a different platform like WebEx, it's still going to show up with the proper icon and the proper link and the proper technology. So you will not miss a beat at all. Very, very intuitive. A lot of really good technology integrated. Now let's take a look at colleagues bookings. These have been very popular. As I click into both of these in the web interface or the mobile app, you're going to see a lot of people are coming in today on June 7th. I also have people coming in on June 8th. You can see that same reflection in the mobile app. One of the great things about this technology is I can go ahead and click on an individual here. And the moment I click on that individual, it's going to highlight exactly where they're sitting on the floor. It's going to give me some specific information about that individual here. This is one of our individuals from our QA team. You're going to see when the reservation is, what the desk number is, the time of her reservation, all that detail. And most importantly, especially because it's for tomorrow, I have the ability to go ahead and book a desk right next to her on the fly. So now all of a sudden it's going to highlight that specific desk, match the same time frame she booked it for. So if she had booked an all-day reservation, it's going to coincide with that same time frame. Otherwise, I have the ability to adjust it or edit it, and then I can go ahead and book that for myself. So that way, I'll be able to go in and have a reservation with her on the 8th as well. So you can see that reservation right here. So very, very simple. Colleague booking, one of the best features to positively promote people to come into the office and book next to their colleagues on any future date or in real time for today. In the settings area on both the mobile app and the web version, you do have the capability of adjusting what your default floor is. Any individual that you want to be a delegate for, you can book on behalf of those individuals. So very popular with executive admins for your executives, things like that. And then also colleague bookings. Who can see my bookings and who can I allow to see my bookings? So you can see that information. Of course, clicking on this will give you the capability of changing that information, looking up other individuals within your employee directory, and then who I'm sharing with. And right now I'm sharing with all employees in the company. If I only wanted to share with a select group of people, I do have the ability to toggle this off and then go ahead and confirm it, and then select certain people or remove people at any point that do have the ability to see my sharing information. So it's a really nice way to actually manage who has the ability to see your information. Last but not least, I want to highlight in the employee directory. The employee directory does allow you to see a lot of information about employees. At any point, you can type in the name of that employee, first name, last name. It will search while you type. When you click on the individual, you're going to see all that information about them, email, phone number, location that they have their home base on, if they have an assigned desk, org structure. Sky does report to me, but Sky does have a number of other reports, and his bio in case you want to get to know Sky a little bit more. So really quick lookup for employees. You can also look up employees by department. So if I wanted to look at any engineers, you can see those engineers. You can also tag people with special skills that we have the ability to pull down from Workday or Active Directory if you're able to store any skills. And clicking on these skills are hot linkables. So I can do that. And then I'll find any other employee in the organization that also has these skills, hobbies, or crafts. So it does make for a really good thing. If I want to see more information on Glenda, I can click on Glenda and get the similar types of information that you just saw. I also have the ability to see, I'll click on Melanie here. She doesn't have a lot of information, but I'm going to add her to my favorites list now. And what's great about that is I can have a favorites list for work. And that's really a nice thing to have as part of an employee directory, rather than having it just be my favorites list in my Apple device or my OS, because a lot of times your favorites list in your operating system on your phone is going to be specific to your personal favorite list. In my case, I have my wife, my kids, my sister, and my mom and other relatives as my favorites list. But for work, I can create my own favorites list through here, and I can also click on that same thing in the mobile app, which you can see is a mirrored reflection. So again, a cloud-based system that grows across the board and allows you to see real-time information and allows you to book all your meeting rooms, all your desks, or any other type of space booking and have everything fully synchronized. So hopefully that gave you guys a lot of input and a lot of idea on our core features with our web interface. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to us, reach out to one of our sales reps. We're more than happy to help answer any questions you have. And I want to thank you all for your time today. Take care. And again, reach out if you have any questions. Thank you very much.